Rồi bí thư ăn lồn rồi, what the fuck.
Bí thư đang đọc chuyện nhà địt
Rồi
nhà rồi,
kính
thằng cái
viếng
địt
vong
nhà
hồn bí
rồi.
thư. Kính viếng
Đi
vong
mẹ
hồn bí thư.
chuyện hay vậy luôn. Bên ngoài đánh nhau
Bí
với
thư bí thư bí thư.
Thôi tôi có cái việc tôi nghỉ đây.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What the fuck, thiếu, decline.
Cái gì đấy?
Hiểu ai?
Địt con mẹ chơi bố mày.
Hiểu ai?
Oh my god.
Join vào cùng một cái party có được không?
Còn ai nữa? Có vào lại đâu? Rồi tất cả vào lại đi cụ. Tôi ngồi đợi mẹ.
Góp plan nghỉ.
Góp plan nghỉ mà, bí thư nghỉ mà.
Yeah.
Đủ người
Bí thư bảo nghỉ rồi nhảy mà. Đấy đủ 6 nhân party rồi.
Ok, what the fuck cái gì này?
Đủ 6 người party rồi.
Khổ quá nhưng mà tôi không bấm back to lobby được không?
Bấm gì đó.
Đi cụ. Vẫn đéo được, đấy rồi.
Bị dòng tao lúc nãy á.
Chỉ mới thế thì mới bảo là ông phải từ từ đấy.
Không, gửi ra một party thôi.
Quyền ơi.
Hả?
Chuyện này ở trang khác nó có uncensor.
Thì nhưng mà ta đọc một blog chuyện thôi. Trên đây vẫn thế mà.
Thế ở trang khác thì nó uncensor à?
Chắc là raw ở trên một cái Macalot thì nó answer. Vẫn như cái đây là dịch từ raw Nhật sang hay sao ấy.
Nhưng mẹ chuyện hay vãi rồi.
Địt vẽ địt nhau. Sao mà về sau có quả nhà to vãi lồn, quả nhà to như Vincom 81 landmark đấy. Địt nhau nhiều có tòa 81 landmark luôn vãi lồn. Nhìn đẳng cấp.
Được trâu vãi rồi.
Hay đấy, tuyệt vời đấy.
Đấy, đấy,
Được rồi, tao mày được rồi, tao mày được qua đây rồi.
Đấy.
Địt mẹ, thế này thì ai dịch cho mình đây? Mày cứ đánh nhau thế này thì... Địt mẹ chuyện này tên dài ấy, chuyện này có tên tiếng Anh.
Có tên tiếng Anh. Tên tiếng Anh của nó là quên mẹ mất rồi. À đây. Nó là My House Ear Magic Power Support. Ngôi nhà tôi là một điểm ma thuật, sức mạnh ma thuật.
Web novel ạ, đéo đọc quá. Cuối cùng là hai thằng.
Ô, tôi vào được rồi, gì ấy?
Let's go trời ơi.
Ôi, tiếng gọi của thiên nhiên.
Bleep, bloop. I am a robot. Yeah, just kidding.
Được đấy. Đi.
Cùng anh kéo biết chơi hay sao ấy?
Game này danh rắc rưởi mấy cất.
Anh un hai đấy biết chơi hay sao ấy? À đây biết nhỉ.
Con
Đấu
to
200.
chín trời ơi. Danh là ra.
Ôi tạm
Lee
biệt.
70X zip rank.
Tạm biệt
Tôi lấy 3
MMR.
con thôi. Đi đó là lấy
Oh
luôn.
my god, my rank.
Lên.
Tôi có thể nhìn thấy rank của tôi dưới đáy biển rồi.
Con Tiny đấm chậm thật. Còn giống con Mao
Đánh
Cai.
Đánh chỉ có đấm người ta đâu.
Còn giống con Mao Cai đấm nhìn lực á, nhưng vẫn đấm chậm.
Con tay như cho ông phải xem con truyền đấm cơ. Con tay như đấm chậm bình thường.
Truyền là giống Mao Cai, nhưng mà Truyền còn có cái trò gây đam xung quanh hồi máu mà. Khỏe vãi cứt đéo ai cả.
Phải.
Đấm đuổi vẽ lộn. Tiny đúng kiểu định nghĩa là chữ đuổi luôn.
What the fuck? À đuổi nghĩa là gì?
Đuổi, đéo biết từ đuổi à?
Chắc chắn là tôi không biết được rồi.
Ba đấm chết mẹ con to đi. Ôi đấm 4 đấm.
Victory is great.
Để chơi đấy, ịt mẹ.
Đuổi thật.
Ice is nice.
Đọc truyện tiếp nào.
Master of beasts.
Hai con không tập thức. Nhân phẩm tối tàn chơi line up y hệt đi mẹ. Mỗi cái là nó có Sara thành. Sara lại còn khỏe hơn đấy chứ.
Quyền ơi, Quyền. Anh Unha chơi 2 Tony, what the fuck?
Unha là con bé của GeForce đúng không?
Hình như thế.
Ai? Ôi rồi.
Đúng rồi, con bé là của GeForce mà.
Ịt mẹ, hai thằng đứng xoay nhau ạ.
Nó chỉ biết làm thế thôi mà. Ông đi đòi hỏi gì.
Mẹ. Oh my god. Rồi.
With bones and spells I come.
Đi chơi.
Quy trình rồi, nào thì ra con gì nữa.
Nó lột U của hai à? Ai, rồi thành cái chỗ nói rồi. Dạ. Mình quay mẹ.
Quay một thôi.
Ôi nhổ rồi. Adam quá buồn trong một cuộc đời.
Trời ơi.
Trời ơi. Oh my god.
In the service of Salamene.
With bones and spells I come.
Lưng bắn ấy lồn chứ, bán ịt mà đừng máu mana. Có cả tăng hô luôn, ôi bị biết chơi ấy.
Why you suck at Total War, reason number 3. You don't get the right matchups. It's all well and good to get to know the units and what they're capable of. It's great to learn all the factions and know how to wield them and defeat them on the battlefield. But all that means absolutely nothing if you don't apply your units correctly and strive to get them the best matchups to make the most of them. Allowing your units to continue to fight in bad matchups is the downfall of most players. This reason may be the most important of all. Total War is like a massive game of rock, paper, scissors, chess. Everything has a strength and everything has a weakness. You have to apply your strengths to the enemy's weaknesses and prevent them from doing the same thing to you in the process. And every single unit has its own strengths and weaknesses, which will determine its role within the army. High Elf Spearmen, fantastic at taking down large units or holding a line against lesser infantry, but high melee attack infantry will run them through. Plague Monk Sensor Bearers, fantastic at taking on all kinds of enemy infantry, especially elite heavily armoured ones, and cav charges and missiles can absolutely ruin them due to their low armour. Handgunners, fantastic for blasting down any kind of heavily armoured unit, but if you put them into any kind of melee fight, they will get swiftly stomped. Any unit with quite a bit of speed is going to be a problem for them because they won't be able to get away, such as cavalry and monsters. So when it comes to a battle, it's all about trying to get those strengths into the appropriate weaknesses. Here's a prime example. I've got some Centaurs here, I'm playing as the Beastmen against the Skaven in an online battle, and I'm looking for a target for my Great Weapon Centaurs. I want to get this artillery, but there's some Storm Vermin with halberds there, who are of course anti-large. And with my Centaurs being large, that is a terrible matchup for them, so I need to avoid it. Instead, I've spied myself a tasty little target in some Plague Monk Sensor Bearers with their backs. So let's call them the paper in our rock, paper, scissors analogy. And here comes the scissors, my Centaurs. They're going to absolutely cut through them, pun intended, as the Sensor Bearers don't have a lot of armour. So I'm using my strength against the enemy's weakness. But oh scheisse, here comes the rock to my scissors. The halberds have come after me, and if they get hold of my Centaurs, it's going to be night-night for them. So I'm going to pull them away quickly. They've done their damage to the Sensor Bearers, there's no need for them to stick around any longer. They can live to fight another day. That's me applying my strength to the enemy's weakness and avoiding the enemy's strength. So you're just looking to do that all across the battlefield, all of the time. Easy, right? Well, let's get a little bit deeper into the matchups idea. Now every unit is going to have its primary target, something it's designed to do well against. It could also have a secondary target, another type of enemy that it can do pretty well against but it's not really designed for. You don't bring them along for that reason. Take Slayers for example, obviously fantastic against large units and they can take on light infantry pretty well too, but that's not really why they're there. You don't bring them to fight light infantry. And so if you use them to fight light infantry first, or any kind of infantry really, and then try to get them after some large units, they may not be able to perform their primary role as efficiently, and thus you're wasting their talents a little bit. So if they end up fighting infantry, I want to try and pull them away from that fight and get them to go and kill the large units, because if there are large on the battlefield, the Slayers need to sort them out and shouldn't be fighting anyone else until all the large units are dead. That's going to be the most effective use for them. Not always easy or necessarily possible, but that's the idea you should be aiming for. Get everybody into their primary targets, and the more of those primary target matchups you can get, the more chance you have of winning. So another example of this, let's say I've got some Sword Masters, elite infantry killing power, going to be great for taking on any other elite infantry. And let's say there's some Chosen with great weapons coming my way. Now the best thing in my army to deal with them is my Swordmaster, so I want to get them into them, but I need to get them there safely. And then let's say a unit of Chaos Marauders with great weapons comes along and tries to engage my Swordmaster. Now of course, you could engage them and take the Marauders down, no problem at all. However, my Swordmasters would take a bit of damage, roughly quarter of their health, let's say. That then means that they'll have to go and fight the Chosen with some of their health missing. Does that sound like a good idea to you? Me neither. What I could have done is find someone else to deal with the Chaos Marauders. I could have run back, I could have got some missiles onto them, I could have got some spearmen to fight them, some cavalry, whoever. Just keep my Swordmasters safe so they can take down the Chosen. It's just about trying to get the most effective use out of all of your units. And like I say, this is kind of a deeper concept of matchups. This isn't something that if you're new, you really need to be worrying about too much. I'm just sharing a way that I look at things, make of it what you will. It's also important to realise that you're not always going to be able to get your primary target matchups, and sometimes that's okay. You're going to have winning matchups and losing matchups all across the battlefield all of the time. It's just about making sure that you have more winning matchups than the enemy does. The person that gets more of the small victories will ultimately get the big victory. Now, trying to get the best matchups begins as soon as the battle does. When a battle begins, check out the enemy army. Try to identify their strengths and identify threats to your army. Start with the front line. What's it composed of? How does it match up with your front line? Where are their strongest units? There's 2 units of Haganeth Executioners here. You know they're going to be trouble, so they're a strength. Cold One Dread Knights, powerful.
Winanzer địt mẹ đánh như cặp tàu Winanzer. Winanzer luôn.
YouTube, what the Total War Shogun 2 is going on? I almost said Follow the Samurai because I was so used to that campaign. It was a fun one. We had a great campaign as the Saga. That was probably one of my most successful campaigns in terms of economics and just absolute face stomping the enemy. I'm going to now, so there was a vote. It was on Straw Poll. If you didn't see it, then you missed it. I put up a video announcing it. Now, the winners of this vote obviously were the Takeda, because I was sitting here. They had 23% of the vote, over 1,000 votes. There was 4,200 some odd votes in total, and I think there was 8 choices for you. So there were quite a few choices. Next time what I may do is do like a prelim vote and let you all know, hey, we're going to take the top 3 out of this, and then you vote on that. But I did not tell you that was the case this time, and I did not think it would be fair for me to tell the people who voted for Takeda, well, now I'm going to give it narrow down a couple more options and they all lose, because I didn't put that in there in the first place as a stipulation. Next time we'll do that. Overall, like I said, we had about 4,500 voters roughly. And there's like 12,000 people who watched the video, so if you don't want to see Takeda and you didn't vote, don't come crawling to me and complain. So Takeda it is. I hope you all enjoy it. We are going to do a long campaign with him to give me a little extra time. Let's kick things off without wasting any time. I'm excited about a Takeda campaign. They are cavalry focused. They're going to have special bonuses to their cavalry units like Light Cav, Yari Cav, Katana Cav. They actually get a lot of neat bonuses. Their Great Guard would be improved.
The time has come for a new warlord to become shogun. But who will be victorious? Netherlands have always provided for our people.
Thua vậy.
Hai bữa em có rồi chắc thế. Con Winanzer cứ đéo bật skin là ngon. À tôi đéo đét được rồi, nó hồi máu kinh thế. Đây đây.
Ăn lồn thua một tí á.
Vãi lùn, máu hồi máu kinh thế. Kịp em chết.
Con sẽ la khảo vãi lồn.
Vãi lồn, đéo đét vừa rồi đi mẹ con.
Ông có Slav không anh?
Không, tôi chỉ có Slav.
Phải không? 2 ông Slav là 2 ông nào?
Một thằng là thằng Lê Quang Liêm, một thằng là thằng để biết. Thằng Lê Quang Liêm cái thằng Quyền.
Em là Điêu, Bắc là 2.
Chỗ này đều mất máu ạ. À rồi.
À đâu, ông thắng rồi.
Thắng các nghìn tha kìa.
We wait no longer. Destiny calls.
Indeed it does, and man, it feels good to be back in the good old Sengoku Jidai. It has been too long. This is a fun game with good campaigns. I'll let you listen to this intro real quick. Well, they're not talking. I must have it turned off, so whatever. Defeat an army belonging to the Murakami clan, and we get Dreaded Force, which instills fear in enemy units, reduces their morale for several turns. This is a Murakami army. Let's take a look at what we have here. We have Takeda Shinyan, and right off the bat, we definitely want to get him into some action. This army is pretty small, but let's just go ahead and see if we can defeat this Murakami army real quick. Before we get started, though, let's take a quick look. So here's the money we're making. Now, this is going to be a little bit different than Fall of the Samurai. The buildings are different. Food, everything plays a slightly different role in this one, so it's just something to be aware of. In fact, we're probably going to want to go ahead and do the improved irrigation, which provides us an extra 2 food. The castle, we're going to have to take care of the roads, would be handy as well. Let's go ahead and throw some money at the roads, and let's defeat the Murakami, but let's go ahead and let's get in here first. Let's see. To unlock the better farms, we got to get all the way down here to equal fields. Sword school. Let's just kind of see what some of our other options are here. Where's anything for cavalry? So enables swooping cranes. So this is kind of some of our cavalry stuff here. Looking on a dojo encampment. So maybe. See, maybe we can start working on that tree right there. Alright. Well, actually, let's just start here. We'll start at the Bushido. Let's go ahead and go fight this battle real quick. The Murakami are fleeing away from me. Cowards. Run in fear, Murakami cowards. Alright, let's fight this on the battlefield. I do not need a drop-in player. Wouldn't be anybody waiting on drop-in anyway, I'm sure. Unless I was live streaming and told you all to go jump in the drop-in battle. And I don't know, maybe we can do that at some point. It might be kind of fun if I was live streaming. I could tell you all to go jump into the drop. Let's see what Shingen has to say. Send our enemies to hell. I like this. Yeah. The silent cheers! Woo! Does anybody know what causes that? Is there a way to fix it? Pose a sad line about their fate. Dishonored and dishonorable, they were born in filth and will die unloved. Their family is shrouded to wrap up their rotting corpses. Or their infamy, sorry. Oh, jeez. Oh, Shingen's got some pretty good speech going on there. I like it. That is insulting to some extreme degree. Just the way I like it. Alright, so let's get our archers up here. Probably go ahead and spread out. Okay. Get some cavalry. Controls are very much different on Shogun 2 versus, say, like an Attila bit. I really wish sometimes that they could go back and just make an update to like Empire and Napoleon and all the rest. It just added like some of the new controls features that are in the new Total Wars, because oh my gosh, that's one of the. There's lots of great past Total Wars, but that's one of the things that kills me the most. Man, just the way I like it. Alright, so let's get our archers up here. Probably go ahead and spread out. Okay. Get some cavalry. Controls are very much different on Shogun 2 versus, say, like an Attila bit. I really wish sometimes that they could go back and just make an update to like Empire.
I bring the spark of death.
I'm the Ogre Magi!
No, you are!
Rồi slash 2 slash 2 Bùi.
Con Slack tôi thấy tôi lên bởi vì nhờ cái nó cho cả thằng phép đéo anh ngờ nó khỏe thế này. Ui, lỗi đấy.
Slash là lỗi cái 4 thằng mẹ rồi, đi mẹ slash 2 nhá. Cặp.
Đấy.
Nhiều wow bro.
Thằng cung cái đó phải tao rồi, là Lê Quang Liêm rồi. Tao đéo con 4 sao nào cả. Đêm ghi đầu buổi. Mẹ vừa bán Lican, nó cho Lican mới cặp cả thì có duyên rồi chơi thôi.
Napoleon and all the rest, it just added like some of the new controls features that are in the new Total Wars because, oh my gosh, that's one of there's lots of great past Total Wars, but that's one of the things that kills me the most is that like just trying to improve the controls is so difficult, or trying to do the controls in some of the older games is so difficult once you've had it the nice way with the controls on the new game. Looks like the enemies actually in. Gotta pull back here. Yeah, there is no bracing mechanic in Shogun 2 either. So my Yari Samurai are gonna really jack up that light cavalry. That was pretty gutsy of the AI to take a run at me like that. Means we should be able to take our own run towards the enemy troops. I used the rapid advance characteristic of my,
Im là hay chắc ạ.
Bắn nhịp chứ. Tôi biết gì không? Tôi phải bán một con Razer đi để tôi có RO ấy. Tôi sẽ bán một con Razer đi để nó thành RO.
Nhưng như thế cái là không có RO đúng không? That's the issue.
Bù lại tôi không có Razer 2.
Bullshit. Bullshit, I tell you.
Yari Samurai. Let's go ahead and rush the hill, because now we should have an advantage. Our cavalry can split around from all directions.
Of some sort.
Look back and just make an update to like Empire and Napoleon and all the rest. It just added like some of the new controls features that are in the new Total Wars because, oh my gosh, that's one of the, there's lots of great past Total Wars, but that's one of the things that kills me the most is that like just trying to improve the controls is so difficult, or trying to do the controls in some of the older games is so difficult once you've had it the nice way with the controls on the new game. Looks like the enemies actually
Rồi thua con đen chat 3 của Quang rồi, 1v4 với dãy Bùi.
Yeah, there is no bracing mechanic in Shogun 2 either. So my Yari Samurai are gonna really jack up that light cavalry. That was pretty gutsy of the AI to take a run at me like that. That means we should be able to take our own run towards the enemy troops. I used the rapid advance characteristic of my Yari Samurai. Let's go ahead and rush the hill, because now we should have an advantage. Our cavalry can split around from all directions. Where's my bowman? Let's go ahead and shoot the enemy bowman. We gotta stay away from the enemy spear infantry, and we need to pin down the remainder. Let's get up here. Let's lure these guys back in the direction of this Yari Trashigaru. There we go. Let's get you some sweet close-up action here. Got my general. Ooh, shoot my own guys. Let's keep these guys safe. Oh, those guys routed. All right, so we've destroyed the army of the Murakami. Stop shooting. Okay, let's go ahead and end the battle. Shogun 2 does have pretty nice controls. They're not bad. I like them a little better on Rome 2 and Attila, but very nice actually. This game it's beautiful. It really was a masterpiece of Total War. I like Rome 2 better just because of the time period, but I mean there really was some stuff that Shogun 2 had right. There was some stuff it had wrong. But lots of pretty fantastic features in this game really.
Chỉ là một con crab thôi mà.
Considering
Alo đuôi 2. Alo.
Rồi đang đánh, đang rửa. Ôi, tắm rửa khỏe đấy.
Ôi, mày qua gọi
Mẹ
được.
có 2 cất.
Tên mấy rồi?
May quá các
21
21 à?
Có 2 cất 17 máu mà tơn.
Luôn mình yếu thế cả.
Đánh gì vào nhá.
Trời, sắc nhảy.
Bắt game rồi.
Easy baby.
Sợ à.
Mấy anh chơi Slash hiền ra game lâu thế.
Chơi
Chỉ
Slash
phải à.
Time to shove off.
Nightcrawler.
Vũ Anh địt mẹ trận lôn nào nhìn sao Vũ Anh có.
Mẹ bây giờ cầm súng.
Có cái gì?
Đít rút to ấy con gì nhớ.
Chơi nó chơi đi tờ quái đâu, what the chu min.
Thế à? Mẹ hôm qua anh nhớ lúc nào anh có.
Rồi lại lên con liêm. Cũng luôn rui 2 luôn, what the hell. Trên sân có bao nhiêu con luôn rui 2 đấy.
Tắm rửa máy bay.
Đấu luôn đuôi 2 luôn, tao phải thua 3 con luôn đuôi 2 liền rồi. Không biết có phải của anh không, tôi không biết.
Tuổi tắm rửa tuổi.
Bố đúng được Slash rồi, đi mẹ Slash.
Nói luôn lại gây tắm rửa thôi.
Thì mẹ thằng Bùi cái chết rồi, chả bố với đồ.
Cái tam lắm nữa đáy ra máu mẹ.
Đừng đùa.
Thế bây giờ phải gáy chứ đúng không? Tí nữa có được gáy nữa đâu. Tí nữa gặp lại mồm vào rồi.
It's now several years old. This game is incredible. I don't know what the price is on Steam, but if you can get this for a fairly low price, I mean, it is so worth your while. I need to get probably a couple more units before we can actually take North Shimano. We do have war horses. Oh, I should have checked to see if we could get any trade partners. That was a blunder. To cater bow cavalry if we master the falling art form. I'd love to have that bow cavalry. It's friendly. You're already trading. And trade with the Imagawa, and we're friendly. Request a trade agreement. Good old Imagawa. Let's see. Who else? The Kiso seem friendly with us too. Let's request a trade agreement with them, and they agree. So this is good. We'll get a little bit of money off that. This clan here is indifferent with us.
Đi mẹ nói lên con liêm sao tao tưởng long.
Đúng rồi đấy.
Đúng rồi anh. Nhiều lúc đôi ta giận nhau em lặng im không nói. Là một quả PA luôn. Quả châm anh luôn, châm anh idol. Let's go.
Nhiều là lon rui 2 vậy.
Chứ còn sao nữa? Bao nhiêu? Phải 5 con lon rui 2 à? Hay là sao?
Kia 2 con rui 2 kìa.
Holy fuck. Massive lon rui. Rồi nhân phẩm của ta rồi, địt mẹ 3 rồng. Rồng 2 bắn cái đít cả lũ. Fuck.
Ai lồn càn quét ạ.
Ai lồn.
Có quả lôn vui khỏe thế địt mẹ Uông ơi, dừng lại đi.
Trời ơi.
Có lôn Uông khỏe.
Khỏe đấy.
Mãi lôn chung với 7 máu.
Chết xong rồi. Có thể. Anh ơi, cố lên.
Băng trời ơi.
PA 40 rồi.
Nhân phẩm tồi tàn.
Cần mua lắm.
Thôi đợi level rồi đẩy 10 thôi, đẩy 9 thôi. Chứ quay đéo là cái lồn thì vãi lồn, đội có đúng 2 con cấp 4 á, là 2 con giết quay ra
we
quay ra con lồn.
quite a bit of trade going on. That increased our income per turn by a fair little stretch there. We probably need
con Alchemist 2 gì
to Kate a fire cap.
Con đấy với lại con TA còn lại không ra một con 4 sao nữa, vãi lồn, mà level 8 rồi đấy.
Let's get one more bow and one more infantry to start off with here, and I'm probably going to let's do that. Let's just go to this army. And
Lại một
send
map mẹ 2 cái này, hello, cần luôn 2 cái.
our other Takeda general back to the city because we don't need them both in the same one. Let's check where was form. Bushido, form, defense, way of the bow, way of the sword. Is it over here? Is in field, school shinobi, form. Oh, it's way down here. Holy smokes. Well, I'll start working on it. We'll see what we can do. As long as we have enough turns to get there. Master and following art. Oh, it doesn't give me a timeline, so yeah, we can just go there. We'll get us a Takeda bow cavalry. That'll be extremely handy. Let's go ahead and end the turn here. Try and get those few troops trained so we can head to North Shimano. We don't need a giant army. It would be nice to have, you know, a few more troops than I have. Alright, got our first unit of bow Ashigaru and Yari Ashigaru. Finished. Studying away.
May là ngày sớm giờ thì đầu gay nữa rồi.
Got these two units that can join Takeda
Ôi, mẹ
Shingen.
sở thú trên bàn cánh, sở thú trên bàn là keo, trời ơi.
Let's see, construction
Sở thú
wise,
có năm, băng.
we need more money. And probably wouldn't hurt to go ahead and just do this horse breeders here. And then we'll upgrade the castle town too. I'm gonna have to remind myself like how to build economy and balance food and everything else in this. I haven't played a traditional campaign in a long time. I'm trying to remember too, is it... I can't remember how many turns per year it is. We'll have to try and keep an eye on the seasons. I don't remember if it's 4 turns per year or if it's more than that. So, we'll take a look. I think I'm ready though to venture into enemy territory. I guess I could go ahead and train a few more troops, but I don't want to delay too long. Let's go ahead and go hit North Shimano. I mean, chances are we'll probably get up there and take it. I want to take it before another faction moves in. Sun comes of age, Takeda Nobukado. So we have another general there. We've got a couple of generals. Yeah, it looks like the Kiso are here, so we're going to need this crap. The Kiso attack. I'm not going to assist them because I want to take this town. I want North Shimano. I don't want them to have it. But if I attack them, it's going to be bad for my honor. It will reflect poorly on me for making a trade agreement with them and then declaring war on them. That kind of stuff happens, yes, in Shogun 2. I'm going to decline the attack. Looks like the Kiso failed. Art Master, and so... Alright, now I'm going to attack. And I'm going to siege these guys out a little. Let's see if we go for 3 turns. I will take a little bit of winter attrition, but we should be able to suffer it and still win a victory here. So, let's continue the siege. What season is it? It's summer. So we've got a couple of turns to see if they'll come out and attack me. And they may come out straightway and attack me. We'll see. We've got plenty of money to upgrade the stronghold at this point. Stronghold is going to consume more food.
Shit, deep boy!
Warhorse stables just gonna enable more stuff, so, and it doesn't look like it hurts us from a food or income or happiness, anything else standpoint, so might as well build it since we have the money. I like playing the longer campaign, it gives you more time for research. We are going to get attacked here, this is going to be good. So we're going to take an open field battle at the Battle of Matsumoto, 1546. I'm going to want to actually try and move up to the little bit of open ground that I see up there on the map, because that will allow me to probably best use my cavalry. And we definitely want to take advantage of that. Enemy infantry probably actually outnumbers me here, but we should be able to use our cavalry and bows to decent effect. Let's see what we can do. So excited for this campaign. We won't watch the general speech every time, even though I definitely approve of the trash-mouthing that Takeda Shingen is capable of. Just beautiful maps. Shingen on the right, and light cav over here on the left. I might want to try and grab one more light cav for this army. I'm going to group these guys just so I can move them up faster. My cavalry. Keep pace with my troops better, so what do we got? Bow Ashigaru. See, I am using the debug camera so I can zoom way in and way out, so let's see. 3 Yari Ashigaru. Looks like at least 2 bow Eshigaru and 2 bodyguards. Have to be a little bit careful here. Light cavalry would probably do decent against a bodyguard. I can match their bows. Let's get rid of the hard group here. I think I have enough infantry to at least match their own. Let's get our own bows. The enemy is actually coming straight towards me. Pull back the light cav here. Let's push this side. Actually, I want you to pull back. Oh, he's gonna fire on the bow Eshigaru. Let's push forward with our infantry. And now let's push forward with his cavalry.
Very good.
Charge the Yari Eshigaru. Let's get around the flanks. Bring our general in, bring this cavalry around. Oh crap, they got some samurai retainers there, we need to rear charge them. They will actually do pretty well. Let's double attack that general. Let's attack the other general. I'm losing this Yari Eshigaru to that samurai retainer, that was a blunder. Let's hit it with our bows. Hopefully we don't lose Shen in here. There's a very real possibility of that. But that should minimize it with the rear charge from that light cavalry. This fight could be going better. My Yari samurai now are actually wavering. Got problems. Inbound Yari Eshigaru, this is not good. This is not good. Come on! Be gone! I'm gonna have to pull out of this. Probably take some pretty bad losses there too. Our Yari samurai is tanking it out, fortunately. We're gonna lose this Yari Eshigaru probably before I can run a good hammer and anvil, but let's see. We'll try. There's a good hammer and anvil. Yep, that's gonna save him. That was actually a pretty close victory. A lot closer than I'd like. We probably ought to run down the remaining troops. Okay, there we go. Well, let's just end the battle and see what happens. Hopefully we'll be in control of North Shimano. Guys, that was, but we may still have to siege them out. Yeah, if they had survivors.
Ôi, chưa xong rồi. What the fuck?
General or anything either.
Không kêu xả trường ơi.
Men left, not a lot. No, it looks like we're gonna. Well, we ranked up. Yeah, and we're gonna be awesome. So we are in control of North Shinano. Trade with the Kiso has been disrupted. It's possible the Kiso has lost their province. Looks that way. Looks like Hida has their province. I don't see any special attribute that Hida has. North Shinano. What do we got here? Improved irrigation. We don't have any special buildings in North Shinano. It doesn't look like. I do have the sake den where we could get a ninja, which would be a handy unit, but sure what I want to build. The sake den probably gives us a little bit of income too, doesn't it? It does. The added wealth is pretty nice actually. And it adds provincial happiness. So, I mean, it can't hurt. Let's go ahead. Well, let's see, we have 2 excess food.
Tôi thề trận này thắng đúng bằng một cái trận này, nếu mà tôi có lết được thì tôi lết đúng chỉ bằng một cái RO.
Well, we still got this one going. I don't know if that's going to consume 1 food or 2, so we better make sure before we get ahead of ourselves. So we can go ahead and build the other sake den, or the sake den, like finish it up. Let's see where we're at. So we're 7 turns away from getting formed, and that'll give us a bow cavalry, which will be very handy. Let's take a look at the diplomacy again, because we encountered a lot of clans. We probably don't want to be friends with the Iko-Iki. They probably wouldn't like us anyway. The Oda are at war with a bunch of people that we like, so they're probably not going to be that thrilled to have anything to do with me. Right now, the Yosegi are indifferent, and so is this other clan here. I don't really think I want to trade with them, because I'm most likely going to attack them. Several of these clans, actually. So let's go ahead and end the turn and just kind of keep things the way they are. Hopefully that doesn't turn the Imagawa. And the other one's against me, but let's just...
Không uổng công mình bán 2 con Razer đi để lấy lại cái RO.
It's just more money for us. Looks like the Hojo are moving against Musashi. Okay, the clan next to me is declaring war on me. I'm not gonna call my allies to help. The Iko-Iki, though, are allied, but they did not join them either. Which means that should break the alliance between the Iko-Iki and this faction that just declared war on me. Let's go ahead and get a ninja. Get him started on progressing. And probably need to...
Tôi kêu đâu, tôi SF3 RO. Thêm một miếng nữa là tôi khi thêm một cái giáp nhỏ. Con này mà drop vào cái giáp nhỏ khi tôi còn có cả cái áo, cái AC nữa cơ. Tôi kiếm một cái giáp nhỏ lên AC.
Hyperstone đúng rồi.
Hai cái Hyperstone luôn.
See what we get here.
Đéo công. Valado.
Oh wow, they're just gonna straight up come and try and get me here. They're gonna fail. They do have a bow samurai unit, but yeah, these guys are gonna fail miserably here. Let's fight them off. This is gonna be a good opportunity for me to beat them down and then get ready to move forward and to take their settlement. I do need to be careful. We don't want to get overstretched too soon, but we don't really want to turtle for too long either because the clans around me could get much more powerful. I do have the battle setting set to hard, which definitely cheats for the AI. That's why you saw my Yari Samurai struggling to defeat Ashigaru and other stuff in that last battle. It's not bad in the end because eventually my troops will be upgraded. I want to leave it that way. So the AI gets a little bit more of a challenge and a little bit hard. If it gets to a point where
trời ơi.
we can adjust it. I don't think that'll be the case. It should turn out fairly start the battle. Let's see where the most bows are coming from.
Trận đấu này tóm tắt bằng đi về cái Ava của thằng Uông.
Here's some of the enemies. Ashigaru and units. This way they're gonna have their bow Ashigaru and bow samurai. I think what we want to do, yeah, what I would like to do. First of all, let's take my 2 light cavalry and exit. And we're gonna come bring these 2 units over here to face. Face their bow samurai and other units there. And let's get what units they got over here.
Gì cái RO khỏe vãi luôn.
Không chưa?
Xong rồi.
Keep all the guys back for now. Let the enemy go ahead and try and climb the walls. Let's bring this cavalry around so we can use it to our advantage.
Back to be shop.
Walls. I'll move my samurai. Keep my guys out of range of their bows so if their bows try to climb the walls.
Gì con này 12 múa.
Forgot that they don't automatically run.
Tôi nghĩ. Tôi đi ngủ.
Firing at these guys over here.
Mai dậy làm bài.